Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm washing my hands. Alright. Before I start, I want to talk about any contraindications that we might have to exercising, which would be Borg RPE on the scale greater than 13, the angina scale greater than level 2, the dyspnea scale index greater than level 2 or equal to 2, and systolic above 240, or your diastolic below 110. At 110, we wouldn't exercise. Decrease in systolic of 10 mmHgs, or a resting systolic less than 80. If the heart rate's elevation is close to the ICD threshold, any ECG abnormalities, new onset of rails, new onset of S3 heart sounds, symptoms worsening such as pallor, excessive fatigue, or mental confusion, or a decrease in heart rate during or after exercise. During exercise. Alright, so, wash my hand again. Okay. Hello, my name is Isaac Harjo. I am a student physical therapist assistant. Can I get your name and birthday, please?
Melissa Harjo, 11/23/1984.
Okay, good. Is it okay if I call you Melissa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of exercise, and then we're going to do an activity that I see that you like playing with your kids, and you want to be able to pick up your kids. So that's something that we're going to, try to simulate so that we can get better function in doing that. I'm going to teach you some breathing exercises that's going to help you with whenever you have a hard time breathing or whatever. It's to help you relax and help you get better oxygenation, and kind of just relax you so you breathe better. Okay.
Okay.
And then it's going to help with the muscles of breathing too. And then that's about what we're going to do. So is it okay if we begin?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the vitals. I'm going to take her heart rate, her respiration rate, and her blood pressure and O2. I have a paper here for her for a board that I'll give to her so that she can use for her home exercise program. Also, it's called the board rated perceived exertion. So what you want to do is just kind of, after you do an exercise, read these and however you feel about it, as long as we don't go over 13. Okay?
So pick a number that I can.
If it's greater than 13, we don't want to continue exercising when I'm not here and it's just you on your own. Okay? Alright, so, what do you feel like right now?
A 9.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like you're just very light, anything you're doing right now. Just from normal working?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about pain? How do you feel about your pain?
It's like a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10 on pain. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. So we can definitely continue with exercise. Alright. Alright. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is we just kind of want to get your heart rate moving, and it's a warm-up exercise. So what I want to do is I have forgot your phone. Go for the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the couch. iPhone?
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'll look right there.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do first is we're just going to do some seated marches.
Mm-hmm.
This is just kind of get your heart heart rate, getting some blood flowing, getting ready to exercise, okay? So what we're gonna do is, alright, so we're just gonna see the marches, you're just gonna sit upright, you're gonna sit upright. And then we're just gonna do this. Just move them up. You don't have to do them fast, just kind of getting that blood flowing. Alright. Alright, it's 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a rest. How do you feel? You feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do that 2 more times, times 10. So 1, 2. And one thing you want to do is make sure you're sitting upright. And whenever you bringing it up, take a breath in. And when you're letting it down, let it out.
Feels a little fast.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
Make sure you have it nice and straight like this, okay? Alright. So the next thing I want to do is some arm circles. And that's just, we're just going to do that down here. We're not going to go above the head or anything like that. We're just going to do it in this range of motion right here, okay? So we'll do 10 one way and then 10 the other way.
Okay, I'll try it. My shoulder kind of hurts.
But not that high, don't go that high. Just do it in front here. Is that better?
Yeah. Just
Okay. There you go.
10,
Yeah.
and then the other way,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Feel okay?
10.
Okay. Now take a rest. And I'm just going to take your vitals to kind of see where you're at right here. So what I would do is I would definitely use a pulse ox to check your O2 to make sure that we're staying above 90. If we get below 90 with something.
96.
96 sounds good, great. And your heart rate, we don't want to decrease while we're doing exercises. And so you're started at 85. Let's see what you're at. You're at okay, you're at 90. Okay, we're still in good position. Let's take your blood pressure now. All right. We're still in good position there. All right, so we don't want any kind of drop in the top number. We don't want any to drop below 10. Okay, so while we're exercising. So the next thing, do you feel okay? On this, how do you feel?
Let's say like a 10, 11.
Okay, 10 or 11. Alright, so we're getting up there and we got the heart rate going. That's pretty good. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is it's going to do a towel stretch. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this towel.
And turn around.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to set it behind you right here.
Okay.
And so what I want you to do is lean back, but I want you to lean back and stretch up your chest. What we're doing here is we're stretching that out. There you go. Good job. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds.
It's harder than you'd think.
Mm-hmm. If you can't do it for 30
No, I
seconds,
can.
let me know.
It's just, I forgot to count them.
It's okay, I am.
Okay.
Okay. Now bring it in. Okay. You all right? Okay. So we're going to do that for another stretch for 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then we're going to do another one for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? So go ahead and lean back. Now what we want, we're trying to stretch these muscles right here. Is it okay if I touch you? Definitely trying to get these muscles stretched out so that we expand your chest area so that we can breathe easier. Get more breath in there and more ventilation and oxygenation. There you go. All right. So you feel okay?
Mhm.
Alright, let's get one more in there because we want to get a nice good stretch on that. Okay. Good job. One good way of like stretching is just kind of to imagine the muscles just kind of going and letting them just let go, letting them loose. Kind of like probably if you take yoga, a lot of imagery, just watch it, just let it go. There you go. Okay, good job. Okay, so what we got now is, what we're going to do now is, we're going to do a little bit of exercises, and I'm going to keep you seated for right now. How do you feel? Do you feel okay after that stretch?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to work on the muscles to bring this chest back to make sure that we got a good open chest. So what I want you to do here is we're going to do 2 sets times 10. And what we're going to do is you're going to pull back, pull your shoulders back, and get a nice squeeze right here. We're going to hold it for 2 to 3 seconds if you can. If you can't, that's okay. But we still want to get a contraction back there so we can start strengthening up these muscles to pull your arms back, to get you good posture so that we have good breathing area. Okay? Alright, so we'll go ahead and start right now. We'll go. You okay?
Mhm.
Alright. So go ahead and get good feet like that. There you go. And we'll go pull it back, squeeze, 1, 2, that's good. Pull it back, squeeze, 1, 2. So one thing we want to make sure to do is when we're squeezing and we're coming back to inhale. And when you let go, exhale, okay? 1, 2. Good job. 1, 2. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright, let's take a rest. How do you feel after that? That was a pretty good workout. So if do you think we can go on to the next one, or according to this, do you feel like we can move on? Do you feel like we've passed this threshold or anything?
No, it's still like 10, 11.
Okay, alright. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do, so I see we have a little weakness in your quad. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to do bilateral quad lifts so that we keep good function in both legs. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, but we're going to do, so I guess we can count in the numbers, so that would be 1. And we'll go to 5.
2.
2.
Okay.
Okay? And remember to breathe when we do this. So
Breathe when I kick.
Hmm?
Breathe when I go out.
Yes. Breathe, when you make the movement,
Breathe in.
okay. And then when you relax it or bring it back down, you want to exhale.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll there you go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So we want to make sure that we're using this. There you go. Good job. Okay, good job. How do you feel? I think we're going to go ahead and take your vitals because we use some pretty big muscles there to do that. So we're going to go ahead and take your vitals. We are going to take your O2 again. Here we go. There we go. And that's going to take your oxygen level and also your heart rate. Okay, looks like you're still within range at 95. And your heart rate. There you go. Alright, so we're next going to do is take your blood pressure. So take that. Alright, you're still in good. And how do you feel right now on this?
About 10.
Okay. So what I wanted to do right now is to take a dyspnea scale to see if you're breathing pretty good. So what I want to do is I want you to count to 15. We're taking the least amount of breaths that you can. So just count to 15.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to do it though.
Wait, what do you mean?
I want you to count to 15.
Oh. And breathe? Or hold
No,
my breath?
no. I just want you to regular count to 15,
Okay.
and I'm going to count how many breaths you take while you're
Oh,
doing it.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, that was one. Good job. All right. So what we're going to do now is, since I've taken your vitals and we're still in good position, what I wanted to do now is, this is a little bit more of a harder activity, so just want to let you know that what we're gonna do is, since I know that you like playing with your grandkids, we're gonna simulate kind of like picking up a kid and bringing her up, okay? So what I want you to do is just kind of do a half squat, good base, and then we're just gonna lift her up. Lift her up like that. Can you do that? Okay. So, this. Okay. Okay. Stay right there if you want.
Right here?
And make her rub a chair in case you get tired. Okay.
I got enough room. Okay.
There you go.
So,
So,
bend and lift.
yep. You're gonna. There you go. Now you need to go a little bit farther down because you're going to be picking up your kids. So what you want to do is bend and then lift. Bend and then lift. Okay. You okay? You feel okay?
Yep. My knees are cracking.
Alright. Good job. Okay. Let's have a seat. I'll take that from you. Just back. How do you feel after that?
I feel good.
Okay, so I wanted to do another set of that. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so after this one, we're going to take your vitals again, because this is a pretty good exercise. It's using your whole body, using your shoulders, your muscles, so that we can get you ready to get back into your life, picking up your grandkids, playing with your grandkids, doing a little aerobic activity with that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to try it one more time, okay? Are you okay on this scale?
Yeah.
So where would you place yourself?
Probably a 12.
Right at a 12? Okay, I think since you're right there on the level, I think we're just going to go ahead and leave that one alone. We'll get back at it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, the next thing I wanted to do is, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take your vitals again after that, because I know it's a good one. So, we're going to take your oxygen level again. Bam. Good job. Okay, looks like we're still in the good ranges here. That's your okay. So we're going to take your blood pressure and make sure we don't have any drop or anything like that. Okay. Alright, we're in good ranges. And the RP scale, you said you were at 12, so we're just going to go ahead and we'll leave it for next time on that one. Okay, so the next one is, I know that you're trying to get back into the community and you want to go play with your friends and go down to the wellness center, or where, I'm not sure where you go, but you want to get back into playing cards. So what we're going to do is...
Bingo. Bingo.
Bingo?
The game of bingo.
Okay, that's what you want, bingo. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to, I'm going to ambulate around the room with you. We're going to take it nice and slow. We're not going to go fast. We're going to just take nice good steps, good step length. We're going to make sure you have good balance. And while I'm going through there, I'm going to make sure that, in the house, that, while you ambulate, that there's places where you can sit, or anywhere if you get tired, you can just take a break.
Okay.
Okay? And we want to get any obstructions out of the way that will keep you from, you maybe falling over or,
If there's clutter in my way
Right,
and stuff?
right.
Okay.
so. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get up and do the ambulation, but before we do that, I wanna go ahead and put this, gate belt on you, just
Okay.
so that I know that we'll be safe, okay?
Okay.
While we do this walking. It's for both of us. 'Cause I don't want you to get tired and then we're not prepared.